It's time for some honesty. Have you recently encountered someone new and experienced that delightful surge of excitement, that palpable connection that reignites your spirit and makes you feel young again? While that feeling is truly wonderful, here is something to consider. When you are in your 70s and beyond, rushing into a relationship can often lead to more distress than happiness. That's why we should discuss the value of taking things slowly in romance later in life. Far from being a drawback, adopting a measured pace is one of the kindest things you can do for yourself. If you are reading this, you likely have a rich history with love and possibly with loss. You know the solitude of being alone and maybe feeling ready to welcome a new person into your heart. That impulse is great. Let's have an open conversation about why a step-by-step approach is crucial at this stage. In our younger years, we had the resilience and time to recover from quick heartbreaks. However, at this point in life, we tend to prioritize peace and stability over fleeting thrills. When we accelerate a relationship without truly getting to know our partner, it's easy to overlook how factors like our health, daily schedules, or medical needs fit into the picture. It stops being just about romance. It becomes about merging lifestyles. By deliberately slowing down, you gain the opportunity to observe how someone responds when you're fatigued, having a rough day, or just needing some quiet time. That deep understanding is the basis of genuine companionship, a far cry from superficial attraction. Let me tell you a story about Mary and John. Mary was 74, widowed for 2 years. John was 78, divorced and charming. They met at a local art class, hit it off instantly, and within a few weeks, John wanted to spend every day together. At first, Mary was glad. She hadn't laughed like that in years. But soon, she noticed she was saying yes to things she didn't really want, skipping her book club, missing her walks, losing her quiet mornings. She realized she was rushing into something before even knowing if they were truly compatible. So she slowed down. She told John, "I need space to see if we fit long term." Guess what? John respected that. They rebuilt slowly. And today, they enjoy a calmer, more balanced companionship. That's what patience looks like. That's what wisdom looks like. You know, I've seen this over and over again. Many seniors rush into relationships because they're afraid of being alone, but loneliness and love are not the same thing. Sometimes what we really want is company, someone to talk to, laugh with, share dinner with, and that's okay. But rushing into deep commitment too soon can make you ignore red flags. And those red flags are much harder to walk away from later on. So, how do you take it slow? It's not about playing games or acting distant. It's about being intentional. Start by asking yourself a few gentle questions. Am I emotionally ready? Do I feel peaceful when I'm alone? Or am I just afraid of being lonely? Do I really know this person's values? Or do I just like how they make me feel? Take time to see how they treat you when there's no romance involved, when you're sick, or when you disagree. Keep your hobbies, your friendships, your routines. Don't lose yourself just because someone wants to come into your life. You know what's beautiful about love after 70? It's slower, it's quieter, it's wiser. You've learned what matters. You know that companionship isn't about constant attention. It's about peace, laughter, respect, and shared values. So don't let anyone rush you. If they're the right person, they'll wait. They'll understand that real love doesn't hurry. And let me tell you something encouraging. According to a study, over half of Americans aged 70 and older are happily married, and many of those marriages have lasted decades. That shows it's absolutely possible to find lasting love at this age. But those lasting loves are built on patience, not pressure. If this discussion resonated with you, I have one simple request. Pause and take a deep breath. Remember that your emotional well-being deserves protection. If you found value in these insights, please hit the like button to help other older adults discover this message. Don't forget to subscribe and become part of our supportive group of seniors who are embracing life, learning, and finding love with renewed wisdom. Before you leave, I'd love to hear from you. What is the single most valuable lesson you've learned about love or partnership later in life that you wish you knew sooner? Sharing your experiences in the comments might be exactly what another senior needs to read today. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you peaceful days, a light heart, and a future filled with calm, compassionate love.